right.
That shit sounds OD. Like, imagine the nigga, like, say I'm sitting right here, right, and the nigga just run from around the corner and in my back with the axe, like.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
OD,
you have
right?
to kill somebody, like, face on.
Like, get your spine chopped.
We in this bitch.
Alright. Hold on, let me see.
Okay. We're doing it. It's a cool conversation.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. It's a cool conversation. The conversation is cool. And I'm here with a phenomenal guest. We're pulling out the thesaurus today. Half Cab Jalf. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing very well, sir.
How's your day going, first and foremost?
My day is going pretty copaesthetically. I don't know if that's a word yet.
You know, it doesn't really matter. You got a lot of swag, so I would just let it slide. Like,
All right.
you could have said a lot of words.
I'm fucking with it.
So, copaesthetic. It is copaesthetic. It's a word. It's a word.
It's out there somewhere. It's out there.
It felt like a word to me when you
It
first
felt.
said it.
It
So,
felt pretty natural.
but I'm glad you're having a good day. Thank you for sliding.
Nah, man, I had no choice but to slide.
Exactly. Goddamn. I wanted to here at the Cool Conversations. It's a pretty new thing, you know. Even though this is fucking like episode 9 or 10 or something like that. We're here to
Fresh.
We're here to get down to the art and the artist.
Yeah.
I have
Let's get into it.
a couple of sort of basic questions, but one thing I want to know: how do you get into rapping? How do you get into like doing creative stuff? Like, what you know? Where'd that start from for you?
Well, when I first saw people do live music, I was like a very little baby in church, and music just always been an unspoken language for me. Like, something I felt like it was a part of me, you know.
Yeah.
And I wrote my first rap in like first grade, and started like making real songs in about 2010-ish, 10th grade for me. And then after I graduated high school, dropped out of college, I started really making songs. And how I got into it was kind of just like lifestyle shit, like shit I'm into since I was a kid, like having an older brother, having cousins, having older sister, you know.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I mean everybody, I feel like, dropped some bars. Especially in like kindergarten.
Yo, what?
You pull out something you like. I was in school. This shit don't rule.
Yes.
But there's that part. There's the part where you like, wow, I am not good at this, and I'm not gonna ever come back. Or it's like, you know what? That was alright. I mean,
right? Yeah.
Fucking with it, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my raps in first grade was probably fucking trash. But you know, I thought it was fire, so there wasn't nobody that was gonna tell me shit, regardless.
Yeah.
Just like now.
Yeah, no, that's the big difference. I feel like where niggas like somebody else read your shit like, what? Like,
Nigga, I don't know what you just thought, but I know that was fire.
yeah.
Talking about some bullshit the whole time. Real talk.
So, alright, so we're in 2010 now. You start, what made you go from like, alright, I was just playing to like, damn, I really want to put some concepts behind this and like, I want to really put myself behind this rather than like, oh, people are doing it and...
Nah, I knew like in first grade that I wanted to eventually be a fucking star with music. I'm dead ass serious. Like, even when I was in church, like looking like, I was like, yo, with my knowledge and my morals and etc., like spiritually, just like, and then like growing up in the hood, like the hood still to this day, Dresden Drive is like not a place you just walk up into. It's just like the dynamic of my mind was just, I had no choice but to be like focused on real shit. So it's like I was playing sports, it was music, and just anything that I was inspired by, like video games and music videos and 106 on Park and MTV Jams and even the college MTV channel. It's
Yeah.
like MTVU University.
Yeah, I remember.
And that shit used to play a lot of indie,
Yeah.
just shit you just wouldn't even see otherwise.
Yeah, and it was before like the internet, before you really would go on the internet
Yeah.
to find music.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even when YouTube first came out, like, I was up there looking at whatever I could. And I just always been a geek for music. So,
You know, so you can tell. All right, but you're at 2010. What exactly makes you go? All right, even if you know you're the shit, what makes you go like, all right, I'm gonna start taking this serious and like, I'm gonna make it like an album, make like mixtape. Like, what was the spark that led to that, and what was the first project I guess you thought? Whether it be like serious or just like, nah, I know I want to do this, but you look back and you know either way.
yeah. So the first like project I ever put together was with my brother when I was in like 9th grade. My friend's dad, he's from New York, and he like has a studio. He's a DJ his whole life, and he really like, he's real deal like out here like DJ Silk like, and he like came up with Nas and all of that shit. Like, there's pictures of him in magazines with Nas and other cool shit. But like, he let us record his shit for free, and honestly, it was just like a lot of things being in my surroundings that made me feel like I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, the fact that I felt that way when I was young, and then like my closest friends, like his dad do things like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you end up walking into the steps of what's made for you sometimes, and it's like you don't even realize until you like look up like, wait, how did I even get here? Like, you're in the booth and the mic's in front of your face, but it's like you really just like walking your path. Even if you can't really fight with your destiny, you know what I'm saying? And like, I still wanted and I tried to do that, and like I willed it to happen, but it's like everybody don't have the opportunity to just be like, oh, my friend blah blah blah, like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like the spark that really made me do it. I mean, there was times before that like I got in trouble for skipping basketball practice because I went to this man's house and I'm like 16 and I went to go try to record my first song. Because the senior dude that fucks with me is like, yo, like, nah, I'm trying to like get you like to go do some shit. Like, you got blah blah blah. And you know, I've been had the bro, like, I'm like the kid in my family that's like was always like, what is he up to now? Like, what is he getting in trouble for? Like, why is he gone? What did he go do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was always quick to go for my passion. Like, I didn't need no spark. Like, I had the spark already. Like, since I was a child. Like, how inspired I am about this artistry is like, it's a gift that was given to me. Like, type shit. Nobody had to. Like, I didn't have to see someone like, it was like, nah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
That sort of leads me into the other thing that I feel like you're pretty known for, fashion. Okay, you saying that? I'm sure it's.
I didn't know I was known for that, but I mean,
a little bit. You gotta know a little bit.
Let me stop lying. I am that motherfucking.
So what exactly is like similar sort of thing? Just like upbringing and sort of things like that. You're like, oh no, this is how I gotta be, or let me hear it from you.
Like, man, I just thought that was like. See, this is the thing about fly people. It's like a part of. Like, everybody like has normal things that they have to like. It's a part of, you know, your day. You know what I'm saying? And like, where I grew up, it was like that was one of the main things that mattered. And it was always a focus. It was always like, but what are you wearing though? You know what I'm saying? Or like, not even that. It's just like niggas used to really like be at the bus stop popping niggas tags to see what they was wearing, like, cause niggas was frying, joking on each other, etc. And then, like, just aside from that, like, growing up, I was just inspired by people's outfits all the time. Like, even my cousins, like, older siblings, like, and that probably had a lot to do with me being into, like, hip hop growing up a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, getting fresh and just being comfortable in some clothes, just, it's one of them things that made me feel good. And it ain't, like, got nothing to do with nobody else. Like,
Yeah.
so it starts from there. Like, if it's something that you truly, like, give a fuck about and you're, like, passionate about, then people just can see that from the outside, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I fuck with that. You got anything coming up, man? I know you got
For sure.
is there anything to speak on that?
Yeah, I can talk about it. I got this EP I'm about to drop called Track Mind. It's pretty much about being one track minded, and it's an homage to Star Trek, like TRAK, mind. And
My bad.
no, you good.
How did you feel about Modern Times Sky? I loved it, of course, but like it was a long time coming for a second. What was the process through that, and like?
It was, man. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, no. How did you feel at the end of it? How did it come about? All that.
Well, at first, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I was supposed to bin drop it,
Yeah.
and then there was some discrepancies, like, as far as, like, time, as far as getting certain songs mixed. And it was it was crazy. I was, like, spazzing on my bro, like, my homie, like, my close friend. Like, I started this shit with. I was going ham on him, you know. I was cursing him out, all that shit. Because it was like, yo, you holding me up, bro. Like, I'm not letting nobody get in the way of this, even if it's you.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? It was a process. And then I started making more songs that I, like, started to be connected to and needed to put up there. And then, you know what I'm saying, I ended up dropping it on my birthday, which kind of ties into the concept of Modern Time Disguise. I feel like I've been here before. Like, I could relate to someone that was born in 1820 or someone that's born in 3074. Like, that's what the music is supposed to represent, like, timeless music, like something that everybody can relate to, no matter how advanced the world is.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, you're still gonna have to fucking take a shit. Everybody's gonna have health problems, or everybody's gonna have, you know what I'm saying, a personal relationship that doesn't always go the way they want it to. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. And that's the type of subjects that are timeless.
Yeah, I understand that.
And getting fly.
That was put very well. Shout out to the name of plane that made the cover. That shit, you know.
Yo.
You know.
That's a crazy man. What can't he do?
Speaking of collaborations, I want to talk about Made Up. I want to hear your perspective on Made Up.
Yo, Made Up is a fucking... It's an anomaly. It's a rare occurrence in life. It's two dark villains disguised as humans,
Yeah.
just creating fucking ruckus.
I like that. So, I'm trying to think what the fuck I asked before, but I don't know. Is there anything coming up with that?
Yeah, we just I'm addicted to the song we just made the other day. I can't stop listening to it. It's like I need to hear it, like, at some point of a day. And the shit we making now, we just, like, it's too good. It's too effortless. It's too pure. It's like we don't even, like, really gotta try that hard no more. Like, I'm not saying that we ain't gonna give y'all that shit, but it's like, it's like the chemistry is like dream team now. Like,
How often do you personally? How often do you record?
it's like not as much as I need to, but I'm at a point in my craft where like I can like, if I need it, I just go get it and I do it. Like, I'll say I'll record like about 5 times a month.
Word. Wow, really? That ain't that much. Shit.
Sometimes it's more. It depends on it depends on my lifestyle, like where I'm living at, like who I'm around. Like sometimes it was like maybe 10 times a month, but I would say 5 times a month. So 12 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's fire. That's actually, cause some niggas be like, man, I keep the booth in my shower.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's cool when people will be like, you know what? I live my life and like come back here
Yeah.
and have a craft.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm an artist, real talk. Like, think of it as like how a painter might just be painting for 3 months out of the year, and then, you know what I'm saying, he goes back to traveling and collecting his thoughts, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I really, when I grab the brush, I'm gonna paint a picture every time, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I freestyle, sometimes I write. I do both just as much. But yeah, it's real spontaneous. I would just say 5 times a month.
So we're gonna wrap it up in like 2 seconds. So I was touching on the projects you got coming out, but if you have anything you want to shout out or let the people know, yeah, man, it's the perfect time to do it. You know, so anything you got coming in the future, something you want people to see right now, anything really.
Yeah, man. Half Cab Jalf. Track Mind is on the way. Modern Time Disguise is out right now. I got a lot of unbelievable shit coming. Probably one day you gonna understand.
That's honestly how I'm feeling about all these interviews. Like, one day you just gonna understand.
Right.
You know? One day you just gonna understand. And that's really all. You're gonna come back, you know, you're gonna be making your millions. Everybody's gonna be
For sure.
billioned up. And then somebody's gonna have to refer back to this.
And then be like, yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
Now we get it.
So no, I appreciate you, sir.
No, thanks for having me, real talk.
Thank you. It's been a cool conversation with Half Cab Jalf. And Adonte IsCool.
As cool as it gets,
Make
bitch.
sure you drink some water. Make sure you do some push-ups. Make sure you get some fresh air.
Stretch when you wake up.
Stretch. Pray if you're into that.
And don't watch TV. Everything is made up.
Exactly. Love you. Bye. Yay.
That was fire.
I feel like a newsman.
How do you...
It's lit.